going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. This is for entertainment purposes only. So last night I had Aussie USD long. I thought it was going to go higher, and it did. But I also opened up a NZD USD short hedge position. And it's like one of those things, the more I've been trading, I mean, you can mark zones and stuff, but like, I don't know. Sometimes I like to see the way the candles fall. And sometimes I'll stick with it and sometimes I won't. But in this case, I noticed immediately upon like releasing the video, and it was right before bed. Look at that. Cup and handle. Hella bullish, baby. Hella bullish, right? There's the handle, there's the cup, there's the handle. So when I saw that, and we weren't going to get a pullback down to retest this area down here, I was able to exit out of my NZD USD short hedge at 0 loss. And I let Aussie USD rip to the upside. So I actually did something I haven't done before, which is scale out of a position. Figured I'd give that a go. So I had a take profit set here. It almost hit me this morning at 6 a.m. Almost. But this candle on the 4-hour chart closed extremely bullish again. So I decided to move my stop loss up to here. And it just hit it. But around here, I scaled out 75% of my position at $260 profit. I let the other 25% run. It hit my second TP at another $100, so $360 this week off of this Aussie, sweep of the lows, enter, move up, beautiful. But then I started falling back into my old ways today. And I caught myself, but Euro CAD was kind of catcalling me, and I'm like, oh, that's a false break, it's gonna go down, and who knows, it might still. I entered here somewhere, I was in profit, and then I wasn't, and we got a bullish engulfing, and I'm like, dude, are you serious? So I just took a $30 loss on that. And then NZD USD, I threw in a short position right here, and who knows, price might turn there, it might not, I don't know. But we were too close to the spread change and the market going nuts. It usually happens around 5:20, and I was not game for that, so I decided to just take another $24 loss. So we're up $310 roughly for this week, and that was roughly what we made last week, which is good. So I don't want to try to force any trades now for the rest of the week, but I do still want to try to potentially throw a trade in if we have the criteria. And this is getting kind of and there's always going to be a candle that throws me off, always, it's just how it is. But this looks really bullish on the monthly candle here. Well, I mean, we still have, it's only the 7th, so who knows, And as of right now, this just looks like just a correction here. And this just looks like a pullback here. Potentially. So, and I don't know if this is like 1, 2, 3, before being the most corrective, and then one more wave to the downside. That could be, I don't know, if you follow Elliott waves. I don't try to that much because it just kind of screws with me, but regardless, I just try to look at candles the way they fall, areas of interest. So I like NZD USD better, honestly, to the downside, because it moves more when they are ripping to the downside. But I don't know, chart wise, Aussie kind of looks better. And yeah, who knows? Who knows what will happen? So I don't know. I'm thinking potentially tomorrow. I'm gonna take it slow though. You know, today's candle closed extremely bullish, so that probably means we're going higher. But I'm not risking it. Not from here. So I'm gonna start looking for shorts. So possibly, maybe we get like a wick up and maybe a rejection off of this close here, and then we get like a pin bar by the end of the day, and that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that this doesn't slam up and close bullish again. So Aussie USD, you see like bigger picture trend line here. So I mean, this is a crucial area anyways. So I do feel like this is worth maybe some risk, because this is the trend line. Price already had a false break. Came down, hit this area of support. Tried to get above this trend line 4 times, failed. And then broke down. And price has not retested that zone yet. It has not retested this zone since the breakout. So price corrected, pushed down. We found support, little head and shoulders pattern here. Price pushed up. And it looks like we have just enough room here for potentially a wick up. And maybe we close again, like I'm saying, with a 3 or some sort of pin bar candle by the end of the day. That looks like a good area, though. But obviously, I'm going to watch price on the lower time frames and see what happens. But if we get the pin bar and everything's looking good, then I might jump over to NZD and throw some down on that as well, looking for the next wave to the downside. If that's what's in the cards, I'm not sure. Because this is looking kind of bullish right now, but that could be a lot of things, you know. It could be manipulation. As of right now, like US, it seems like there is no talk of cutting rates at all. At all. So dollar should be bullish. So this could be just a simple manipulation of the market to come up and take everybody out before the next wave down, maybe completing this little corrective pattern here. That's one possibility. Or this little triangle pattern that we're in here, we're actually going to break out of it and start hitting higher, which I don't know. I just don't feel like the news is there to support that. Maybe it is. I haven't heard anything that supports that. But who knows? You know, who knows? I'm just going to take it zone by zone, and right now, this looks like the most appealing thing to me. So I might go for that. We will see. And sometimes I'll get filled and don't like the candles, and I might get out. Just trying to be cautious and end the week on a good note, and then we'll worry about next week. But also, I had Euro Swiss franc short. I had a position or an order set for that, but I canceled it because of today's candles. I didn't like it. So I went to Aussie Swiss franc instead, which, if you look at this looks almost perfect. I mean, we're in a downtrend. Yeah, there's a previous monthly bullish engulfing on the monthly, which, I mean, we had one here too, and price went down. So Yeah, I think we need to take that with a grain of salt. But regardless, we have a nice zone here, which was support. False break. Yeah, you can see it respected it there. For the most part, yeah, failed to get through. Yeah, this is the last, like, this is where this down wave came. I threw in a trend line, and you can see the 200-day EMA is just coming right down there. And usually you do get some sort of reaction off of that sucker. So if we zoom in, we can see that we have today's candle closed with a nice little wick on it. So I'm thinking maybe today or tomorrow's candle, which is starting now, that this will kind of push up, taking out the previous day's high, giving us a wick, maybe coming up into this zone a little bit further, maybe touching the 200-day EMA, and then push down and throw a, you know, pin bar candle, or even a bigger candle would be even cooler. But then again, you know, who knows? And if this thing pushes up and closes on the daily above that trend line, then I'm probably going to exit. And as of right now on the weekly chart, that looks like it could happen. Yeah, weekly chart, you see this, yeah, you see the wick here. It's just like found major support here. We got a wick here. Yeah, who knows? Yeah, I'm not gonna let the weekly and monthly candle actions screw with me too much, because you notice sometimes they don't mean anything. That's mostly for like just bigger picture, just figuring out what the market's been doing overall, and then use the daily and the 4-hour chart mostly, but then sometimes zooming in to the 15-minute chart to see a cup and handle and exiting out of a position. Yeah, all things that I've been learning very, very slowly. So we will see. Yeah, I don't know. If things get too screwy tomorrow, I might just close all the positions and just call it a week and regroup. But yeah, as of right now, I'm looking to grab a short in Aussie somewhere there, and an Aussie Swiss franc. And other than that, we'll just see what happens for now. But yeah, anyway, see you later.